ということで、皆さんこんばんは。手探りーグ、最終戦となりました。最終戦かどうかわかんないですけど、最後の方の試合でしょう。ということで、やっていきましょう。多分ね、本日の対戦相手のいっせーさんですね。多分初対戦ですね。多分。そうだね。多分全部を総合してみても最後っぽいね。シカゴバッファローがあるかな、もしかしたら。ってくらいか。なあ。ラムズ・ワシントンってあったっけ？あ、これもあるか。もしかしたらそこはオーパイなのかもしれないですね。ということで、本日はね、ちょっと連敗しているので、ちょっとそれを止めるためにやっていきたいと思います。走ってくるチームらしいですね。かなり似ているチームっぽいような感じはしますね、これ。じゃあ、やっていきましょう。アポロンさん、こんばんは。そうですよね。初対戦かなって思ったんですよ。多分手探り以外でも初対戦かもしれないんですよね。そう、裏でやったとか、そういうのもなく、多分本当に初対戦かなという感じがしますね。よいしょ。裏で BGM つけてやっていきましょう。ちょっと大丈夫ね。オッケーオッケー。ウィンドウキャプチャーでから音声、そうだ、アポロンさん、ウィンドウキャプチャーから音をゲーム音だけ入れる方法を教えてください。ありがとうございます。無事できました、ちゃんと。そうなんだ。あれってことは、これ、監視されに来ました。やめてよー。キャー。
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store.
監視されていますが、震えながらやっていきましょう。こっちからリターンですね。とりあえず真ん中から並んで、どっちに来るかな。よいしょ。これきついね。さてと。ガンから行きましょう。ショットガンから。珍しくファーストプレー。なるほど。やっぱり満点の音声以外も聞きたいっすよね。ダメだ。遅れてるよ君。
Bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
これここ空いてますね。いやー、それの奥はダメだよ。その奥はダメだよ。
Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
ちょっとだけ奥にして、これこうして、こらえてる。これはね、セーフティーの突っ込み方見たらね、さすがにね。
56 yards.
First down, Steelers.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pritchett.
Okay, nice hit.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. First down as well.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
あんま嫌だな。あんま見たくないなこれ。
A run with Vaughn out of the gun.
Okay, okay.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back there to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
ちなみにアポロンさんのチームに去年までいたデュースもめっちゃいいっすね。かなり助かってます、バックアップラン B として。ミスったけど完全にもうロスにならないとダメなプレーだったけど、リードットとセの悪くなってきて、そこはちょっと練習しなさいといけないですね。
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Pritchett. He'll check this one down to Vaughn.
Yeah.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
で、これ。
And on their first drive, the
いや、小
offense
回りかな
staying
り効い
out
て、も
there.
のすんごい
They're
使
going
い
to
や
go
すいっす
for
ね。
it on 4th.
しかも体が小さい分、なんかかなり。
On 4th down, Pritchett.
いやー、ナイスクリーンさ、それ。
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty
しゃあ
on
なし。
4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
これでいって。
Ready, set. Fight 60. Here we go. Ready?
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
RPO とかガンガン使ってくる感じだったら
He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Here we cut.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard.
へえ、千葉ハバードってカナダ
Here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. The Panthers at 6-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Set, cut. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young.
わお、
That is caught.
そっ
McMillan
ち
with
なん
it.
だ。
And they work this
Underneath,
across the 45. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, when you're facing a receiver like this, you always come into a game thinking, we've got to put our best corner on him. We've got to find a way to get him off his routes, limit his touches. But that plan, not working too well on this opening drive. That's already 2 catches for him, and this one, good for a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
And they'll run on first.
Nice.
down with Hubbard. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
いよいよ。
No gain on the
いい
play
ぞ
there,
これ。
second down. You look at this Steeler defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Down. Ready?
Young will set to throw. And he fires.
OK。
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
iPhone Pro。はあ。サードアンド10で
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Go out. Ready. 45. White.
まあランで来ても多分間に合うでしょうということで。ダブルパスだったな。ダブルパスだったなね。
Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Here's Matt Ariza now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
ああ、大陸ヒルがまだいる。まあいいや。リターンしないで。OK。
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
まあこのドライブはシングルバックから構築していきますか。
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This now a 3rd and 4. Again, it's Johnson.
OK、とりあえずファーストだ。ジュークムーブいらんかったんだよな。
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Now it's Benson.
OK。
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some
grit
to him. So when you
ゴリッと。
don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Give up the middle to Johnson.
OK、ファー
This
ス
is
ト
going
だ。
to be a Steelers first
Wait,
down.
first
His good
down.
running gets him to about the 44. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
で、いや、これうまくいってるから、このフォーメーションでいきましょう。
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
まあパッと取れたものを取ります。はい。で、結構がっつり、ボックス固めてきているのは普通なんですけど、抜けた。オッケー。
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
実況遅いぞ。
A gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They go play action here on first down.
やっぱりいまいちなんかちゃんと投げれてないよ
So
ね。
it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
マイクをこいつにして。
Up the middle, Johnson.
OK。サードのマネージャー
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
これだな。これだな。
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Pritchett.
OK、ナイスヒットか。
Find the open man. That's
OK、OK。
complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we
多分
say
これ
it,
この
I
タイ
still
ミング
get
で
a
出るよ。
kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune
Oh,
it
yeah.
up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
思ったより
timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
OK、ナイス。
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, that's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
マンツーだね。で、タッチダウンだね、これ。
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
OK、OK。
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
とりあえずゴリゴリ
Extra
いっ
point
て。
put through by Boswell. And it's
ゴリ
now
ゴ
a
リタッチダウン
7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
ペッチ。いいとこじゃない？
This taken in right around the goal line. And
ま
all in
あ
all, a pretty solid return.
カバレージ
Nearly
が
got it to the
頑張ったん
35.
で
They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
で、
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did,
OK、ナイス。
the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get
あ
over
れ
it a little
カバー
bit,
でいったん
right?
だ。
Rest up the
大
mind,
丈夫
rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hunt, hunt.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
OK、ナイス。
Intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
ナイス。アイゼア・ミラーね、タンパベイ弱体化計画ということで、タンパベイのプラクティスカットから盗んできたんですけど、オーバーオール今週いくつだけど。
Throwing to start the drive. Pritchett. Johnson jostles free. And he is out of bounds.
で、これでファーストか。
A Steeler first down on a pickup of 11 yards.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
まあまあしょうがない。
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
ホールらしいホールがなかったし。
Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This one
Okay,
swung
これいったやろ。
out to Vaughn. And he's in. Touchdown.
デュース・ボーン、さすが。
Deuce Vaughn, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken
いや
a
でもね、
two-touchdown lead now.
あ、やべ、外したかも。助かる。アップでー。アップで
Extra
ー。
point. And it's now 14 to nothing. Boswell now to kick it
で、アポロ
away
ンさ
after
ん
the
の前で、
touchdown.
デュース・ボーンで活躍させられたのは良かった良かった。
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
さてと、アイフォーム。
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too
これ
early?
パスに変え
You're
てるで
worried.
し
You're
ょ。
just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And
ま
make sure you find the
あ、
guy
サックス
who
欲し
can
かっ
move
た
the
ね、あ
ball
れ。結構いい
fastest
感
for
じの
you
ところに
if
行
you
きま
just
し
get it in
ね。
his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
これかな。
Down.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And taking
とりあえず
across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ready?
Right back to Hubbard.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
これにして、あら、
2 minutes to
2
play
minutes で
first
す。
half. It's 14 to nothing.
あ、
Ready up.
Second and 10.
今日ですね、私事なんですけども、会社
Come
の
on, set.
対抗の野球大会がありまして、それやってて、ゲームイス。
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
朝の8時半に、
A
ど
few
いなんか
moving
集合って
pieces
言わ
on
れ
that
て。
play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Ready.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard.
ナイスラムジー。 さあどうしますか。
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
そうだよね、こうなんだよね。バンチで
Young in the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Watch out now. 52. Set. Ready. Ready.
Now Young throwing on fourth down.
OK
Swings it out to his running back.
なんか押し間違えた
But he
感じがあ
will
るな。
stop behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
OK
But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain.
いやダメか
And incomplete on the deep ball.
デカブツチャレンジ失敗した。
An open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Pritchett. They'll check this down to
OK とりあえずね
And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert
ちょっとフォーメーション変えましょう。
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
ここでタイムアウトしましょう。
Traffic, and that's complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That completes it again to Metcalf.
OK OK OK
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
キルしてイズだな。チャッピーさんがイズって呼んでるインサイドゾーンですね。
From the
こ
gun,
れ
a
加
run
えて
for
る。
Johnson. And they
OK
get inside the 10 at the 8. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
ちょっとだけ時間を使ってからスナップします。
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
70 Lions. Ready, ready. Hut. Viking 18.
They'll try and run.
それハンドオフ間に合ってんだ。で、ここでタイムアウト使って、
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
そうだな、そうだな。これとかにしとくか。あれだ、よくなんかファンブルとかにならなかったなっていう。
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Pritchett.
いやー、ダメか。
This is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there.
これにしますか。
Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on third and goal from the 2. Back to throw. Pritchett.
Okay, nice.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point put through by Boswell.
これはね、普通にタッチバック切ります。
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone.
カナディアンフットボールリーグ、いわゆる CFL だと、キックオフからフィールドゴール決めたら1点入るらしいっすよ。俺個人的にそのルール面白いなって思ってて。
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Green Jack. Come on, set. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Final play of the half, Young. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Okay.
Inside the 30.
タッチダウンじゃなければ何でもいい。
After a very nice gain.
ただカバー4でも開き方するっていうのはちょっと覚えてた方がいいですね。
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that they need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Ready. Ready.
Young.
Nice TJ Watt.
Go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
TJ Watt.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have certainly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
まだフォーメーション出てて。
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Young quickly to the flat. And he is going
まあしょう
to
がない。
have the Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
ナイスサーモン。
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
38. Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Young working out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
オッケーオッケー。
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
まあこれフォーダウン
Completion,
取り
just
取り
4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Red 38. Ready.
Young to throw it.
おお、
There's one, but incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Joey Porter Jr.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready.
Here is Young.
ダメだ。
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this.
誰が怪我した？
Touchdown, Carolina.
ハイスミスが怪我した？
From 21 yards away. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Ryan Fitzgerald now to have the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
まあ控えも星なんですけど。
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one
あら、
away.
逆だった。とりあえず20。
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
ファーストプレーからプレーアクション来てんだよなこれ。
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now a 2nd and 2.
ワンチャンこれベッドかファックだ。
Looking to throw. Pritchett. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf.
オッケー。オッケー。
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. 71 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point.
オッケーオッケー。
The lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Panthers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
いいとこ落ちたんじゃない？
And
ただファーストタックラーをしっかりとかわされてるのがね非常に気になる。アイスミスは今日はもう下がっていいよ。大丈夫だよ。 BJ オジェラリもスーパースターだから。
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. That little bounce in the that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
At the 29-yard line.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte. A quick throw by Young,
nice
coming out wide.
Young
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker.
Okay.
But you can flex it out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
No fake ね。OK。
And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into the blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll get this out wide.
Oh, yeah, right. Tackleが偉い.
So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
目とかだからね、いけるやろっていう感じで。
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
3rd and 14.
漏れるの早かったね、今の。そうだな。
So here's a 3rd and 14.
で、ケルブ・ジョンさんもチェックダウンじゃなくてパスブロでいいです。
Looking to throw. Pritchett.
頑張れベトカ。お祈りベトカ。
Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a good punt there.
いい音したね。
Return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Set. Blue, ready?
Young to throw it.
いやー、よく遅かったね、君。あいやいやいやいや。
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And once again, this is Sanders.
このサンダース
Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. And the Steelers
they'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Young, he's going to change it up. To throw is Young. From the gun, he'll throw. This is caught. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lift.
これ多分ノーハンドル来ない。
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
やばしょうがない。ここまで来られたら。
Chuba Hubbard with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
だからハイスミスお前なんで出てきてんだよ本当に。
Steeler here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
マジでマッテンに直してほしいんだけどさ、サブスティテュートってさ、本当にさ、欠場にしてほしいんだけど。
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
at their own 32-yard line.
とりあえず2分はちゃんと使おう。
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. This is Benson.
ファーストダウン。
This all the way up to midfield. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll run here with Benson.
まあまあまあ
And
まあ
he'll
ま
get
あ。
this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
8、7、6、5、4、3、2。OK？
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
7、6、5、4、3、2、1。
Back to throw. Pritchett.
Okay, pass it up.
Taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
3、2、1。
Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered
カロパンドイン
behind
じゃ
the
ねえか
line.
よ。おい
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
で、これ
3rd
2
and
ミーツまで行き
coming
ましょ
up
う。
after that loss of 2.
もうプレーもコールせずに探すだけ探そうか。
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
どうし
So
よ
the
うか
Steelers with the football
な。
as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more
プレーアク
first
ション
down
はさせ
to
ないんだよ、
help
ここ。
salt this one away.
Y セールにしますか。
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
ダーネル・ワシントン、ファース
And
ト
they're going to
ダ
have
ウ
another
ン。
first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And
they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
OK!
And he is
じゃあ終
going
了。
to have a
ありがとうございま
Steelers
した。
first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Steelers. まあこれは適当にスタップして大丈夫ですね。いや、ありがとうございました。とりあえずなんとか連敗ストップできたんで、AFC の激戦区をなんとかして勝ち抜くために残りの試合も勝っていきたい所存です。本日コメントくださったアポロンさんありがとうございます。そして視聴回数9回ということで結構な方に見ていただいたと思いますので、本日来てくださりありがとうございました。そして、手探りーガーの皆さん、回るのを遅らせてしまい申し訳ございません。お待たせいたしました。ということで本日の配信はこれにて終了したいと思います。皆さんお疲れ様でした。